last thing he said to her was, "But I'm calling you from Paris." I thought it was one of the funniest stories I ever heard. Excuse me. Barnabas, you're just in time for one last drink before they close the place.
Thank you.
What'll it be?
Brandy.
Brandy. And another one of these. Let's sit over here.
You seem to be in the midst of a celebration.
Oh, not really. I just feel rather good.
Well, that could be reason enough for a celebration. What is it that makes you feel so good?
The future. Yes. Let's call it the future.
Well, I'm glad to see you brimming with such optimism. Your enterprises must be going well.
Oh, this has nothing to do with business. No, this is purely personal.
Personal? Well, I won't intrude by inquiring.
Oh, I wouldn't discuss it with you now. No, it's not quite definite yet.
Oh? Then there's the chance that this bright prospect of yours might not come into fulfillment.
Well, nothing is really ever positive until it actually happens. Thank you.
And then perhaps your celebration is premature.
Perhaps. But I was feeling so good, I didn't want the moment to go by unnoticed. What about you, Barnabas? What about your prospects?
Perhaps we share something in common. There's the possibility that very soon I, too, will have something to celebrate.
Oh. Am I to be included in your celebration?
I assure you it would be nothing without you.
Barnabas, I wonder about something.
What is it?
I wonder whether we really like each other.
Why do you wonder that?
Well, the way we talk to each other, the way we intimate things without actually coming out and saying what's in our minds. As if we're playing a card game for very high stakes.
What an interesting observation. And an interesting simile. A card game. I'll tell you something. I think of our relationship more as a duel. Two superb swordsmen with highly sharpened blades. You thrust, I parry. I thrust, you parry.
I prefer my simile to yours.
Why?
Because mine is merely a game, which one either wins or loses, depending on the cards.
And mine?
Well, yours seems to be a matter of complete desperation. Life or death. To lose a duel with you would be to lose everything, including one's life.
But isn't that the purpose of a duel?
If a duel is necessary. Is it?
Well, that can't be determined until the sword is in one's hand. But you make me sound so evil, when all the time the stakes in a card game could also be life or death.
I think we played ourselves into a stalemate.
A temporary one.
Shall we drink then? To either the deck of cards or the sabers, whichever it's to be.
Well, that certainly is worthy of a toast.
You know, Barnabas, you interest me enormously.
As an opponent?
Oh, not necessarily. I'd like to get to know you better.
Know me or about me?
Knowing about you is something you make rather difficult. If you remember, I tried that the other evening. And all I could really learn was the fact that you once lived in London with a cousin. Oh, what was his name?
Bradford. Niall Bradford.
Yes. Yes, Niall Bradford. Now, how could I forget an unusual name like that? I think he's getting ready to close up.
Well, thank you for the brandy.
Thank you for playing the game.